Question number 176. Select correct match of digested products in humans given in column 1 with their absorption site and method listed in column 2. And the very first option given in column 1 is fructose. And fructose is absorbed in small intestine, and the method is facilitated diffusion. So the very first option given is incorrect because stomach is not a site of absorption for fructose and simple diffusion is not the method by which this fructose is absorbed in the alimentary canal. The second option given is glycerol and fatty acids and the absorption site is duodenum. Yes, this is correct, but the method given is active absorption as chylomicrons into enterocytes, and this is an incorrect option because these fatty acids and glycerols, they are not absorbed as chylomicrons into enterocytes, but they are emulsified and form micelle which enters enterocytes and reformed into chylomicrons which then enters lacteals. So these chylomicrons are formed within enterocytes, and option number 2 is incorrect. The third option given is maltose, which is a disaccharide, and its absorption site given is large intestine, which is incorrect, and the method given is active absorption. So this is an incorrect option because in large intestine the absorption of maltose doesn't occur. The last option given is amino acid and glucose, and the site of absorption given is small intestine. This is correct, and the method given is active absorption. This is also correct, so this option is correct and is a correct answer to our question because amino acids and glucose, they are absorbed in small intestine along with sodium ions by secondary active transport. So the correct answer for this question is option number 4. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 177. Forced expiration in man involves contraction of, and the options given are, first option is diaphragm, second external intercostal muscles, then abdominal muscles, and the last option is ribs. And the correct answer for this question is option number 3, because during forced expiration it is these abdominal muscles and internal intercostal muscles which will help in forced expiration. They will help in forced expiration. Whereas on the other hand, diaphragm and external intercostal muscles will help in normal inspiration. Ribs are bones, they cannot contract. So the correct answer for this question is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 178. Choose the incorrect match, and the option given are salivary glands and their location. The very first option is sublingual, and as the name suggests, sublingual, it means they are situated below tongue. So this is a correct match. The second option is parotids, and they are present near cheek. This is a correct option. The third option given is submandibular, and this submandibular salivary gland, also known as submaxillary salivary gland, is present near lower jaw. So this is also a correct option. Option number 2 is also correct. And the last option given is submaxillary. And the location given is near cheek. And this is an incorrect option. As we have just discussed, the submandibular salivary gland is also known as submaxillary salivary gland. And this is present near lower jaw. So the correct answer for this question is option number 4. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 179. Read the statements carefully and choose the option representing true statement. And the very first statement given is PO2 in atmospheric air doesn't change with altitude. And this is an incorrect statement because PO2 in atmospheric air does change with altitude. As the altitude increases, the PO2 in atmospheric air reduces. So, PO2 declines with altitude. So first statement is incorrect. The second statement is most people who live at high altitude develop polysethmia due to hypoxia, and this is a correct statement because as the altitude increases, which leads to hypoxia, and this hypoxia leads to the development of polysethmia. And what is polysethmia? Polysethmia is elevated hematocrit, which means increase in volume percent of RBCs in blood. So this is the correct option. The next option is excess inflation of lungs is prevented by Herring-Brewer's reflex, and this is also a correct statement. Our last statement is while transporting CO2 in blood, blood doesn't become acidic due to the presence of blood buffers, and this is also a correct statement. So among the given options, the correct answer is option number 4, that is B, C and D are the true statements. So the correct answer is option number 4. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 180. Select the mismatch between the part of alimentary canal and the structures or functional. The very first option given is small intestine and the structure is lacteals, and this is a correct match because lacteals are the lymph vessels which are present in small intestine. The second option is intestinal mucosal epithelium and the structure is crypts of Liverpool, and this is also a correct match because these crypts of Liverpool are the crypts which are formed between the villi in the intestine. So this is the correct option. The third option is colon and the role is water absorption, and this is a correct statement because in colon water absorption occurs. The next option is gallbladder and the match given is formation of bile, and this is an incorrect option because it is liver which is responsible for the formation of bile and not gallbladder. Gallbladder stores and releases bile. So the correct answer for this question is option number 4. So with this question, I would like to end up the discussion of this AIATS paper. I hope all your doubts and queries have been solved regarding this AIATS paper. Thank you very much for watching and all the best.